They didn't even whisper it. The lecturer stopped speaking, looked straight at him, and said calmly, "You sit at the back." The entire hall turned. Some smiled, some laughed quietly, others avoided looking at him. He didn't argue. He didn't ask why. He picked up his bag and walked to the last seat in the hall. That single walk changed his life. But no one knew the real reason. Not then, not for years. And by the time the truth was revealed, it was already too late. His name was Ji-hoon. First year, new university, new beginning, or so he thought. Ji-hoon wasn't loud. He wasn't popular. He didn't dress poorly, but he didn't look impressive either. Just invisible. From the first week, something strange happened. No matter where Ji-hoon sat, someone would always tell him to move. "This seat is reserved. That place is for seniors. Go to the back." At first, he thought it was a coincidence. Then it became routine. By the third week, Ji-hoon stopped choosing seats. He walked straight to the back. Students started calling it his place. Some joked, "Back seat suits him. That's where people like him belong." He heard everything. He said nothing. Ji-hoon studied harder than anyone. He arrived early. He left late. He never complained. But something else began to happen. Group projects. Whenever teams were formed, names were called. Ji-hoon's name, always last, sometimes not at all. When he tried to join, people exchanged looks. Our group is full." Eventually, he worked alone, again and again. At presentations, students in front spoke confidently. When Ji-hoon's turn came, the lecturer barely looked up. "Just submit it. No need to present." The back row laughed. Ji-hoon bowed slightly, returned to his seat. What no one noticed was the file. Every student had one. Attendance, performance, notes. Ji-hoon's file had something different. A mark, not academic, not disciplinary, administrative. A single line added before the semester even began. Special case. Observe quietly. Only 3 people knew. The department head, the registrar, and one senior lecturer, and they never explained it. Students love filling silence with stories. Maybe he cheated. I heard he was transferred secretly. Someone said he caused trouble at his last school. The rumors spread. No proof. No facts, but perception became truth. Ji-hoon noticed people avoiding him. Chairs left empty beside him, whispers when he walked past. Once, during an exam, a student asked to change seats. "I don't feel comfortable here." The invigilator nodded. Ji-hoon stared at his paper, kept writing. Professor Han taught ethics. Old, quiet, observant. He noticed Ji-hoon from the first day, not because of the back seat, because of the notes, detailed, precise, thoughtful. Once, Professor Han stayed behind after class. "Why do you sit back there?" he asked. Ji-hoon hesitated. "I was told to." "By whom?" "Everyone." Professor Han said nothing, just nodded. That night, he accessed the system. He saw the mark and froze. Ji-hoon hadn't transferred because of trouble. He transferred because of loss. 2 years earlier, his father, a university auditor, had uncovered financial corruption. Senior officials, fake grants, misused funds. He reported it. 3 months later, he died in a traffic accident. The case was closed quickly. Too quickly. Ji-hoon's family was warned quietly. Don't speak. Don't investigate. Don't stand out. When Ji-hoon applied to university, a protection measure was added. Not to honor him, to contain him. Keep him visible. Keep him quiet. Keep him at the back. Ji-hoon knew something was wrong. He just didn't know what. Every door closed gently but firmly. Scholarship denied. Leadership roles unavailable. Recommendations delayed? Not rejected, just stalled. Years passed. Ji-hoon graduated with top results. No awards, no applause, no recognition. At graduation, students hugged professors. Ji-hoon bowed, walked away. 5 years later, a national investigation reopened old cases. Whistleblower deaths, hidden corruption, silenced families. Documents surfaced, emails, reports, names. Ji-hoon's father's file was central. So was the university. Media arrived. Professors were questioned. Students watched interviews, and then a familiar name appeared on screen. Ji-hoon, not as a suspect. As protected witness, the truth aired publicly. Why he was isolated. Why he was marked. Why he sat at the back. Silence replaced laughter. The university issued a statement, an apology, a scholarship retroactive, an invitation to speak. Ji-hoon declined. He had moved on, working quietly, helping others, refusing attention. One former classmate watched the news and whispered, "That was him. Yes, the one you ignored, the one you laughed at, the one forced to sit behind you. People think the back seat means nothing. That silence equals weakness, but sometimes the back row holds the truth everyone is afraid to face. And when it finally comes out, it doesn't ask if you're ready. It only asks if it's already too late." Thanks for watching.